Sky Hensley, and today I would like to talk to you about why I believe that declawing or digit amputation should be banned and made illegal in the state of Louisiana. I'm going to be addressing exactly what declawing is, Louisiana's definition of animal cruelty, complications associated with declawing, and safe alternatives to declawing. I would like to start by asking you to close your eyes for a moment. Now that your eyes are closed, I would like you to imagine that you are very small and helpless. You are unable to talk or communicate pain or fear. Imagine that you are taken to a facility and dropped off, where you know no one. You are taken into a room, you are given an injection, and you become unconscious. When you wake up, you are in tremendous pain. You have bandages on both your hands and your feet, and every time you move, you have pain that shoots from your fingers and toes all the way up your arms and legs. When you try to stand, the pain is overwhelming, and there is no relief, only torment. Now open your eyes. Is this something that you would willingly go through? Because this is exactly what happens to a cat when they are dropped off to be declawed. First, let's explore exactly what declawing is. Declawing is an elective procedure that is used to stop cats from performing the natural act of scratching to condition their nails. As explained by Clark and Rist, in comparison of 3 methods of onyectomy, declawing is a series of bone amputations done by one of 3 methods: the scalpel method, the guillotine method, or the laser method. Along with bone being amputated, the tendons, nerves, and ligaments that are used for normal functioning of the paws are also severed as well. For this reason, the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons officially considers declawing to be mutilation. If we were to perform such a procedure on a human, it would be the equivalent of cutting all fingers and toes off at the first joint. So next, let's find out what the definition of animal cruelty actually is. Per Louisiana statute 14102.1 through 14102.4, the definition of animal cruelty is every act or failure to act whereby unjustifiable physical pain or suffering is caused or permitted. With this definition, we can easily argue that declawing is in fact an act of animal cruelty. Now let's discuss complications associated with declawing. The biggest issue lies in that it is a very painful procedure with no benefit to the cat. Per Wagner and Hellier, in the Survey of Anesthesia Techniques and Concerns in Private Veterinarian Practice, the level of pain associated with declaw surgery is so intense that pharmaceutical companies actually use it as a means to test how effective pain medications are. Along with this, some veterinarians propose the use of fentanyl patches because the pain is so severe. Yet, in a survey of more than 1,000 veterinarians by Wagner and Hellier for the Journal of American Veterinarian Medical Association, less than 30% of veterinarians that do declaw procedures actually administer pain medication afterwards. So in addition to pain, the physical consequences of declawing can be debilitating. This includes many complications, acute and permanent, such as gangrene infections, bleeding, lameness, death due to anesthesia, nerve damage, and these are only a handful of complications that arise after declawing procedures. Last, I would like to talk about several safe alternatives to declawing that are humane and pain-free. The first one is a simple scratching post that most cats will readily take to and use. The second is to simply cut the nails. If you can't do it yourself, most veterinarian clinics will do it for a small fee. And third, according to Swindowski in Onorectomy and its alternatives in the feline patient, a third alternative is plastic cats called soft paws. These are also put on at a veterinarian's office and last about 6 weeks. So just to recap the information that we've gone over today, We've talked about what declawing actually is, Louisiana state definition of animal cruelty. We've also talked about complications associated with declawing and safe alternatives to declawing. With all of this information, I hope that you can agree that declawing is both inhumane and terrible, and it needs to be banned and outlawed in the state of Louisiana. Thank you and have a great day.